Hello, YouTube Nation. This is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. We are on the countdown to Christmas. It is exactly 1 week from Christmas today, December 18th, 2025. Silver is sitting right around $66 per ounce, which is amazing. And gold is just over $4,300 per ounce, which is also amazing. Yesterday, Wednesday, was another brisk day of buying over the counter. A lot of sales though too. So what happened yesterday? Not a lot of traffic in gold. So a good chunk of scrap gold, but not a lot of gold bullion. But a lot of people selling 999 silver, so bars, and specifically I had a 1,000-ounce bar come in the shop yesterday, which was good because I hadn't checked with the refineries in a while. And they were paying, or are paying, at this moment at least, the same rate for the 1,000-ounce bars as they are for smaller generic 999 silver. So that was good. So we were able to buy that 1,000-ounce bar at the spot price of silver minus $3 per ounce, which is our going rate on generic silver. I hadn't checked with them in over a while, or a little while, and so I wasn't sure where they were going to be at on that. So that was a good educational moment for us here in the shop. So that's good to know that the big bars still command the same premium as the small bars as of right now. Will that change? Who knows? But on those 1,000-ounce bars, we do buy them, but we do check with the refineries first just to make sure we know exactly what the rate is that they are buying them at. As of yesterday, it's the same as any other generic 999 silver, so that was good to know. All right, what else? So we bought a ton of generic 999 silver, about 3,000 ounces yesterday, which is about average, I guess, anymore. And bought some junk 90, but we sold a ton of junk 90 yesterday. Junk 90 is definitely the hottest thing in the shop right now with regards to silver. Gold, it's always Gold Eagles. Gold Eagles are always number one in the shop with regards to demand for gold, which it should be, right? So yeah, Junk 90 super hot, Gold Eagle super hot. Yeah, it's and it's nice seeing that there's, even at these high elevated price points for precious metals, there's still good back and forth across the counter. It's not just all one way. It's funny, when silver was in the high 30s and then got into the 40s, people were just dumping on us. There was really no buying action. But now that silver is north of, I would say 55 is when I really started noticing it. People have jumped back into the buying market and are buying at a very good clip. So that's good for us here at the shop. It alleviates a lot of the shipping stress, and so that's good, and it's fun. It keeps the action going. So it is Thursday. We are going to run down premiums and inventory updates. No changes in premiums, some inventory updates, and we'll go through and make sure that's good for you guys and gals. Some confusion here regarding shipping. This time of the year, we always shut down shipping. Actually, I usually shut it down right after Thanksgiving due to the just intense amount of packages that the couriers get. This is the season of losses, folks, when it comes to shipping. So we are not shipping. We're not taking orders for shipping until after the New Year's. Once that's done, once we get on the other side of that, we'll resume taking orders and shipping. It's just for our security with regards to packages safely arriving wherever they're going. So the couriers are extraordinarily bogged down this time of the year, and we're just covering our bases with that. So temporarily shut down on shipping, but other than that, live in the shop, ready to go if there's anything that we can do for you. Also, after the Christmas holiday, New Year's, I'm not sure when exactly it'll go live, I will be officially posting a opening here at the shop for a social media content creator focusing on sales. They will be handling some of the back end operations such as shipping. Shipping is always the time suck when it comes to moving product around. So that will be officially going out as a job opening definitely after New Year's. Maybe I'll get it out after Christmas. We'll see. Somewhere in that ballpark, we'll make it available for a documented social media content creator. So what does that mean? Someone who's comfortable making videos such as this, comfortable making sales videos, doing things on social medias, such as on Meta. And we quit doing that, but I think we're going to start getting back into posting on Meta also. And yeah, going from there. So, and then also they'll be responsible for handling a large part of the shipping operations. Of course, working in tandem with me. So look forward to that if that's something that you may or may not be interested in. All right, it's Thursday. We're on the countdown to Christmas. I haven't decided exactly what my Christmas hours are going to be yet this year. It's interesting that it falls on a Thursday, so I'll have to tease that out over the weekend, and I think what we're going to do next week for hours, but I'll let you guys and gals know that on Monday for sure. We're making sure that we stay caffeinated, hydrated, and also making sure that we get our workouts in to keep our energy up for you guys and gals, because I can tell you it's been a taxing season this year, that's for sure, energy-wise. So it has been bonkers. But at these price points, it's supposed to be bonkers. That's what we're all in it for. We're here. We're at the we're at the height of the market, so it's supposed to be this way. And I appreciate all the business you guys are sending our way, whether it's buying or selling. We're going to keep slinging deals, folks. Slinging metals here. All right. Let's run these premiums and inventory updates for you guys and gals. All right, foreign gold bars. All right, so we buy gold bars at 98% of value. Now, if you have bars that are larger than 100 grams in size, they go off to the refinery and verified and authenticated before we pay out, but we do still pay out 98% on them. Fractional foreign gold, such as the older foreign gold coins, sovereigns, ducats, liras, coronas, marks, francs, pesos, all that good type of material, such as what we got right there. You also got an old 2 rand there. That type of material, you see those sovereigns on the right, a 2 rand on the left. Those are 98% of value. Ungraded and pre-grade, ungraded and even some graded pre-33 gold. Like we got a $5 lib, another $5 lib, another $5 lib, all that type of material. We're buying it at 98% of melt. Same with the $5 and $10 gold commemorative coins from the U.S. Mint. Now, 1 ounce foreign gold coins such as Maple Leafs, Krugerrands, Kangaroos, Pandas, Nuggets, Britannias, Philharmonics, we buy these at 99%. Now, if you have their fractional counterparts, such as the 1/10 ounce, quarter ounce, half ounce Maple Leafs, for example, those get bought at the 98% of melt rate. The 1 ounce gold coins, we are buying at 99% through the holidays. After the holidays, we'll probably jump back to 98%. But we're talking, what are we talking about? Krugerrands, Britannias, Maple Leafs, that type of material, we're buying at 99% of spot. All right, and let's talk about gold eagles and gold buffaloes. 1 ouncers, we're buying them at spot minus 1%, selling them at spot plus 2%. We got eagles in the house if you're interested. Couple buffaloes. Fractional eagles, 1/10 ounce gold eagles, we buy them at melt plus 3%, sell them at melt plus 6%. Quarters, we buy at melt plus 2%, sell at melt plus 5%. Half ounce gold eagles, we are out of, but we buy them at melt. All right, platinum eagles, we buy them at spot plus $50 per ounce, and we're out of them. So I have none for sale at the moment, but if you have any you'd like to sell, we would buy them at spot plus $50 per ounce. All right, coal, silver, dollars, we are buying at 44 and sell it at 47. These are random common date coal, Morgan, and piece silver dollars. Nothing special to these guys, but if you're looking for common date, random coal, Morgan, and piece silver dollars, we got them live in the shop, buying at 44, selling at 47. As always, as the market changes, the silver market that is, these buy-sell prices can change. We reserve the right to change the premiums on the fly as the market changes, and in a volatile market like this, not only is the price going up and down, but so can the premiums and the buy prices. All right, buying at 44, selling at 47. Junk 90, we're still buying at spot -7 and selling at spot -5. Definitely the hottest item in the shop with regards to silver. So what are we talking about here? 1964 and before, silver dimes, quarters, and half dollars. We got some Franklins here in the bucket. We are doing pretty good on all three, I think, as of now. We got a good chunk of dimes, quarters, and halves in the shop, ready to go if you are interested. Junk 40, buying at spot -9, selling at spot -7. What are we talking about here? 1965 to 1970. Kennedy half dollars. These are 40% silver. All right, buying at spot -9, selling at spot -7. That's just weird to say, but we're doing it. All right, generic silver, 999 silver. We're buying at spot -$3 per ounce and selling at spot -$1.50 per ounce. Right now, we do have 1 ounce rounds, 5 ounce bars, 10 ounce bars, 1 lonely kilo bar, and 100 ounce bars. We're loaded for barrel with 10 ounce bars, some with regards to the rest. Just a handful of 5s, maybe 10 tubes of rounds, maybe. But got quite a bit of 10 ounce bars if you're interested in generic silver in quantity. Buying at -3, selling at -$1.50. All right, Silver Eagles, we buy them at spot -$1 per ounce. The off qualities, we are reloaded on these. We are selling these at the spot price of silver. These are off quality, random date Silver Eagles. You're going to see milk spots, scratches, overtoning, scruffiness in nature, could be colorized. Just material that is not retail friendly. We buy them at the spot price of silver -$1 and sell them at the spot price of silver. Retail friendly Silver Eagles, we buy them at spot -$1 per ounce and sell them at spot plus $1 per ounce. These are for solid date tubes of 20. Retail friendly Silver Eagles, meaning they won't have milk spots or surface scratches on them. Each coin in the tube is the exact same date. There are 20 in the tube and they'll be blemish free. Buying at spot -$1, selling at spot plus $1. And we are running on fumes with regards to retail friendly Silver Eagles. We do not have a lot of these in stock. Whatever we do have when you come in, you are welcome to. And nice seller yesterday. America the Beautiful 5 ounce silver coins from the United States Mint. We are selling these at the spot price of silver per ounce. Remember, each one is 5 ounces. So if you are interested in U.S. Mint product at spot, we got America the Beautiful 5 ounce coins. We have quite a few in stock. We sold probably a couple 100 ounces yesterday. Actually, probably more even that. Probably maybe 300 ounces of these, but we still got quite a few to get through. If you're interested, then please let us know. Come on in. We'll be happy to sell them to you at the spot price of silver at the time of the transaction. All right, guys and gals, we are Vermillion Enterprises. We are open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. till noon. We accept payment via cash, wire, Zelle. Hey, just as a heads up though, Zelle's not all that great anymore. I mean, we still take it, but it's kind of, it's not as user-friendly as it used to be. So if you're coming into the shop, I highly recommend that you bring cash. All right, we do take personal checks up to $7,500 with a 2-week hold. And we also take scrap gold jewelry at 90% of its value. So if you got old gold jewelry laying in the bottom of your jewelry box, 8 karat 9, 14, 10, 18, 22, 24 karat gold jewelry, we will buy that at 90% of its value, or you can use that towards the purchase of stackable precious metals at 90% of its value. Old class rings, chains, wedding bands, necklaces, earrings, fobs, lapel pins, anything that is gold, carried gold, we will buy it. Doesn't matter whether it's brand new, broken, can't wear it, don't like it, whatever may be the case, you outgrew it, handed down to you, whatever may be the case, we will either buy it for cash money at 90% of its value, or you can apply it towards this trade of stackable precious metals at 90% of its value. We also take scrap silver at 80% of its value. I don't have any to show you because we're literally doing a refinery dump today, and that should completely catch me up on all the back back load of alloyed silver that we had in the shop from the refinery shutdowns. But we are taking scrap silver at 80% of its value, either cash out or put towards the trade of stackable precious metals. We're talking sterling silver flatware, hollowware, tableware, sterling silver rounds, and tea sets. All right, guys and gals, we're here for business. We're ready to go. We're caffeinated. We're excited for the day. Christmas is a week away. It's going to be fun, fun, fun. If there's anything we can do for you, please reach out to the shop. We'll be happy to help. Shipping and taking orders will resume after New Year's. You guys have a great day, and I will speak with you later. Have a good one, guys.